it's a family. And I was thinking about it, yesterday with the church and the pies and how sweet those people are and how the kids make the cards. And I don't do many other bike rides because I don't think anything would ever live up to these 3 days that I do every year. And it's just, you always come back and you see new faces and you see old faces, and it's just a big family, and it's just got such a good heart that, I think it'd be hard to beat anywhere else. And so it's more than a community, it's family.
Great!
What don't you get out of doing this? You don't get a lot of sleep or brunch with your friends, but you do get a lot of, it's like an emotional, it's like you stretch your emotional muscles in every way possible.
I have to have my knee replaced in a week, and so I had to do prehab, and the doctor said riding a bike was good, and then I had an epiphany 5 weeks ago and said, I can do this ride, and I'm here, and I'm at Oasis 2, and I'm going to keep going.
Come on, come to daddy, come on.
I joined the ride because of Chad. He's the captain of the Flying Goats. And he had been asking me for years. We've been friends for forever. And if you see the size of my ass, I have been telling him for years, there's no way this house is getting on a bike. And then so he said, I don't think you're getting the concept of what this ride is about. You're going to raise money for an amazing organization. You're going to raise awareness to people that you've never raised awareness to. And you're going to meet the most fantastic people you've ever met in your entire life.
One of the reasons I'm doing the ride is because it's like an immediate, I'm doing something and it's having an immediate effect. I'm raising money and it's going straight to work.
And what Housing Works does is they get all those connections of how mental health issues lead to homelessness and how homelessness leads to not having what you need health-wise, and how that makes it harder to manage a disease like HIV.
But first, on a personal level, I have lost my brother-in-law, and we had a really great relationship. I'm from Suriname, South America, and that's where he died, and he definitely did not have a chance. And this year I've chosen to fight for those that still have a chance.
I got divorced in 2005. I have 3 kids, and you know what? I just want this to be over for them.
And so I put this on my back because I've never done this before. I mean, I'm 53 years old. Hello, 53. And this is tough, but I figure, you know what? If I have Derek in my back, I know he's going to carry me. He's going to carry me through this whole thing because I still remember him dearly. He's always in my heart.
His name was William Gibson. He had the biggest heart you could ever find in someone. And the first night, I think it was Eric who said that when you're climbing up those hills and when you think that it's really difficult, think about who you're riding for. And that's exactly what I've done. And I wanted to tell other people that if you don't have somebody that you're riding for, then ride for William. Because his heart was that big. His presence was that big that there was enough of him to go around. He was the love of my life. I miss him terribly.
This is what ending AIDS is most about. Not just stopping a virus, but allowing people who've been cast to the margins to reclaim their place in our communities and in the world. And to me, that's what this ride is about. It's not just a fundraiser for Housing Works. It's not just a physical challenge. It's a singular statement for all those people who've been cast to the margins that we will be there until it's over.
This is how it feels sometimes out there in the world, right?
Right.
You feel all alone, and then all of a sudden, you see a moto guy. You see a little crew person. You see Stefano in the distance waving, and all is right with the world. Yay!
it's sort of like an advocacy event on wheels, because for 285 miles, people are really living and thinking about HIV and AIDS and how it affects people, and going through the towns and sort of, them seeing it. It really is the other side of Housing Works, which is we are just fierce advocates.
Join us next year.
It's been an amazing event. The love of everybody here, the riders, the crew, the organizers, Housing Works. It's the most beautiful group of people that I've been lucky to associate with.
First time rider, and definitely will be a second time rider.